companion wishes to discuss strategy for the upcoming tourney. I move my camera over because sometimes the chat likes to be naughty sometimes. Greetings, Tony. Your training proceeds apace, I trust. Stay a while. We can discuss our strategy for the tourney. It would appear everyone is present, even our dear instructor. So let us delve into the particulars of the upcoming contest. Now, the degree of favor the Holy See bestows is much influenced by the outcome of the tourney, and thus do the nobles enter only their most able champions. I assume that Teldegrinche, in his small minced maliciousness, seeks to humiliate us before the adjudicators, and thereby convince the Holy See to seize the flow of funds to the factory. I don't understand, my lordship. Most guardians ain't hardly aware that mechanists exist. Why we've so grabbed Lord Teddicate's attention? Lord Teddicate's attention? That's cause he's likely noticed how far can kill a man with not put your dainty little finger on the trigger. It's the same reason there's laws in Limsa Lamonsa would prevent any old drunk whoreson from carrying a musket. This guardian's hierarchy ain't exactly fair and measured. Now, is it? If you arm the lowest folks on the ladder with the weapons like ours, then you can be sure as the tide that their barrels soon be pointed towards them over privileged bastards would stand on top. But, as you say, most of the nobles don't seem to understand the threat what an army of Mechanicus could pose. This Telegrinche bloke is a step ahead. I'll give him that much. I'm sure I changed his voice too. This is a despicable fellow, but also uncommonly clever. Even so, he has failed to arrive at the most obvious conclusions. A well-trained and well-armed populace would strengthen its guard's defense tenfold. And if we are to convince the Holy See of that fact, then we must claim victory at the tourney. You got something special in mind, then? I've been considering several strategies, but to practice them here in plain view of our adversaries would void their effectiveness. Must needs look further afield for a suitable location to train. Bloodshorn Eastern Lenosia ought to do the trick. I'll secure a place where I can shoot to our heart's content. Joey, pray make preparations for the journey. After you have attended to your duties at the manor, of course. As for you, Tony, I'll have you test another of my inventions. Remain behind and I shall make some adjustments to your ether transformer. Alright, sweet. Cool, what you got, bro? What kind of cool gadget you got cooking up? Forgive my duplicity, Tony. Talk of adjustments was merely an excuse so that we might speak alone. You heard me boast to my father that Mechanist companies could soon form the backbone of our defense. That was something of an exaggeration. When it comes to gigantic dragons, one may as well be firing the side of the Barracan. In the tourney, however, the lesser size of opponents will work against us. It requires intensive training to constantly track and score hits against targets that are both small and agile. Well, I'm small and agile. And as there is but little time left before the contest, our victory will depend largely upon your skilled contribution. If Joey is able to display even a fraction of your battle savvy, the reputation of the mechanics will flourish. Thus, I need you to attend our practice with undivided focus, provide a shining example to which she might aspire. Alright, Steven's growing impatient to leave. Once Joy has completed her task at the manor, we can be off to Bloodshore. I wonder what's keeping her. Trip to the market to restock the ladders, or some such. Oh, she's been captured. She's been captured, dude. We all know this. Oh, she's not. She's totally fine. Wait, isn't that the guy? Oh, hello, Tony. You must be eager to get in some practice for the big contest. I'd be ready to go just as soon as I've hauled me shopping to the manor. If I'm to continue me Mechanist training, I can't be shirking me other chores. I made a promise to the Count. But I won't keep you waiting much longer. I'll run to the manor with what I've got and come back with a big sack of afterwards. Offer to help. Oh, that's very kind of you, Tony, but I'm stronger than I look. Maybe you could just keep an eye on this other sack until I get back. Shouldn't take too long. Alright, I'll carry this thing. Tony, what are you doing here? Who's watching me or the sack? It's right here. Ah, lending a hand to a young Joy here. You are? Very good. This was the last of her task of the day, so she's free to assist Haven in his work. Pray return to your attorney preparations. I know I started his voice really differently. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate you helping me. Of course, but I appreciate you helping his lordship even more. Count was against me becoming a mechanist. You know that me dad's too feeble to work, though, and was kind enough to let me help me place on the manor staff. And place me on the manor staff. My family'd be on the street if it weren't his job for this job. I can't thank him enough. Sometimes don't feel right that I repay him by spending half my time in the factory. But baby, now that you're around for stay heaven, his lordship won't need me in the mechanist. Need me to be a mechanist no more. Winning and turning will repay the Count's kindness. I never thought of it that way. Well, we should be getting ourselves to the Bloodshore. Alright, cool. Right, let's begin, shall we? Our objective shall be to explore the most effective methods of countering our knightly opponents. A knight cannot reach you, he cannot hurt you. Thus, we shall concentrate on those mechanic skills that hinder movement. I prepared a crate for aromatic meats said to be resistible to giant crabs. For the purpose of this exercise, imagine a shell-covered creatures lured by its scent to be enemy knights and form tactics to prevent their advance. Should the box be broken open, that will signal your defeat. Let's see what strategies you devise, eh, Tony? Oh, fuck. This might be a little difficult. I can kill them. We gotta protect this box. Okay. 5 grams. Eat. Dun, dun, dun. Not even a scratch. Look lively, mates. Here come another lot. Oh, okay. Ooh. She's got that side, right? Just turn up the bloody solar. Joey, fucking useless. Pretty strong box though. I'm glad it was a strong box. Wait, what's what thing? What is that thing? I thought it was just gonna be a giant crab, but... Thing from the deep! Nice. That last fellow was rather unexpected, but you handled him nonetheless. Well done. Your performance has prompted my prospectometer and inspired me with an entirely new strategy. If I may, my lordship, seeing how well Tony's come along, maybe you don't need me in the tourney no more. Whatever could make you think that, my dear? I need you now more than ever. A sight of you, a commoner with scant battle experience, spending seas and nights stumbling and sprawling, will open eyes of the holy sea. Or you shall be the bullet that pierces their tradition-bound hearts. Very well, my lordship. Do my best in the name of House Hilarante. For both you and the Count. That's the spirit. I must return to the workshop. Do I gotta teleport back there now? What? Fine showing out there, Tony. Joy's lack of enthusiasm troubles me somewhat, but I'm sure the moment her hand closes about her stalk, she'll be as ferocious as ever. Stefanian would ask that you two gather your colleagues for the tourney. All right. The day of the tourney is finally upon us. This is it, Tony. This mechanistry moment of truth. Pray gather our colleagues together. Joy should be just outside performing some last-moment firearm inspections. And Rossenthal, well, Joey may have a better idea of his whereabouts than I. Ugh. All right, I need to find like a warm-up practice. Which I think I... Oh, Tony, this is a disaster. Someone has broken into the storage crates and smashed all the firearms. I must tell his lordship. No, we must check the other crates first. Or maybe... Oh, what do I do? It's all right, calm down. We'll get it settled. Aye, you're right. Of course. Given to panic won't help us none. I'll see what's become of the rest of the weapons and report my findings to his lordship. So it'll be all right. Rosenthal, last I saw he was getting some fresh air out behind the workshop. Let's do it. Don't look now, lad, but I think we've got visitors again. Stubborn bastards. We need to get ready for the worst. Smashed up our firearms, you say? He's whatever scrag it is once us gone and done with being subtle. Is done with being subtle. Okay. We'd best run off the rest of these thugs before they decide to set fire to the place. You know what to do. Warning gas runs only, so we don't bring the wrath of the Templar Knights down upon us. Meet me back in the workshop when you're done with your patrol. Yeah, okay. Warning gas run. Squinty-eyed loiterer. Not personnel Hilarante, but coin is coin. Not personnel. Who are you? Hey, bug. Please! No, this wasn't my idea! Timing has to be perfect. Yeah, timing perfect this, bitch. God, where'd you come from? Standing right in front of you. Just wait until no one's looking. That person ain't worth getting shot at. Tony, are you quite alright? Oh, a fine instructor here tells me you've both been busy chasing off hired merchants again. I'm afraid the damage has already been done, my lordship. Oh, I'm afraid the damage has already been done, my lordship. Even after scrapping together our spares, we have less than half weapons we need for the tourney. Then half we will just have to do. Twist will be difficult, I know, but I believe we still have a chance. Goddamn! What the bloody hell was that? Sounds like someone fired a damn cannonball or someone. I guess I'll go check it out. Oh, there goes the rest of the weapons. There goes the rest of them. Oh, my lordship! Oh, turrets! Blast! We must have missed one of them shit-eating bastards. That's it then. We'll have to forfeit the contest. Joey? Nay, my dear. There's yet time to remedy this. These efforts to confound our chances serve but to stroke the fires of my determination. Pray accompany back inside, Tony. Rosenthal, Joey, lead your fellow mechanists to the turning field and don your mask of supreme confidence. Whilst our mysterious enemy is distracted by your show of bravado, I shall work to replace the damaged firearms. But how can you cast so many weapons before a contest begins? The short of it is, I cannot. Not to my unusual exciting specifications, of course. Only the four of us must be aware of the poor quality of our replacements. You and Joy must needs fight that much harder. Compensate for your colleagues' lack of firepower. I'll do my best to keep the others in high spirits too, Lord. Companion, me apologies. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop or nothing, but when I heard the noise... Well, there's not for it now. Welcome to the conspiracy. Formidable foes, meager chance of success. This shall be a victory worth of song. Yeah, sure. Okay. 2 suspects. I got 2 suspects. It's either Joey. Joey's either working for her dad or his dad, or silly, whatever the fucking guy's name is, has been the guy the whole time and doesn't like working in the factory or some shit, you know. But yeah, that's my 2 or it's just the other noble lord buying people. With that, the odds were not so heavily stacked against us, but we cannot let a few setbacks stand in the way of our moment of glory. We have done all that can be done. 'Tis time we join our companions and survey the field on which the tourney is to take place. You're familiar with Camp Dragonhead, I trust. This ground should make for an interesting arena. Good, you've come. The other houses have yet to field their forces, meaning they have time to inspect the arena and formulate a winning strategy. Are you certain your preparations, my son? These tales I hear of hired thugs terrorizing mechanics and destroying equipment do not fill me with confidence. Pray remember that the collective gaze of Ishgard shall be focused on this contest. A poor showing will cost us our funding from the Holy See and cast an uncertain shadow over the future of the factory. I've never been more ready, Father. Now, relinquish your doubts, find yourself a nice vantage point, and enjoy the spectacle. I'm off to find a perch myself, but there's one piece of advice before I go. Make the most of the terrain. There's a few choice spots where I lay an ambush, or expect my enemies to lay one for me. Just be sure you've given the place a good once over, eh? You heard the instructor. Give the word and we shall endeavor to learn the lay of the land. Let us review our strategy, shall we? Unless you would rather simply begin the tourney, in which case you may speak with our Mechanist messenger. Okay. Let's go over the strategy, you know? I took him this long to get it anyway, so. Expect the... What? Ours will be combined Force Halorante and House Fortemps. Okay. The black standard represents our encampment. Pray inspect. Okay. We allow the standard to be destroyed. We are defeated and the tourney is lost. Okay. Standard also releases waves of curative magic, so return here when you are in need of healing. Okay, cool. Interesting. Yeah, that's a black standard. Let us move on to the enemy encampment. Pray inspect Crimson Standard. Crimson Standard survey the surrounding area. Ah, yes, yeah, so we do have to go through this bridge. This is definitely a chokehold right here. Yeah, they can come up through here and all that stuff. So we succeed on toppling the Crimson Standard. The victory is ours. Okay. The enemy's standard will be heal enemy nearby allies. By allies, best to avoid lengthy engagements. Let us know. Now discuss our individual roles. Joy will lead the squad of Hilaron combatants in an offensive push. Okay. The remaining mechanists, I will join the Fortemps in the defense in our encampment. You, Tony, shall be flying company and strike where needed. Okay, sure. You shall be our ambusher. Let us survey our place of concealment. Sure, dog. Yeah, sounds fair. Oh, didn't even know about this. This would be cool. Anyway, pray inspect ambush site. Oh, interesting. Yeah. This is good. This is good. I like this. You can even come around. We'll merge the assault enemy standard on Tony's signal. Okay. Captain is aggressive sword. If our defenses appear weak, blah blah blah. Appear weak, he will encamp invulnerable to ambush. I will leave their encampment vulnerable to ambush. Okay. We will place signal motor near the aetheryte. Come with me and you can see it for yourself. Okay. So our goal is to draw them in then. Draw them in and then we can ambush them, yeah? It's pretty good. Signal mortar. Okay, yeah. It's a good mortar. High quality. Mortar should be safe here for enemy detection. Safe here from enemy detection. And the spot also affords you a fine view of both campus. Let us learn how our campus shall blah blah blah. Whoa. You just walk through. Now to our encampment. I'll stall the efficient until you give the single word. When you judge it time to press the attack, simply operate the mortar and send up a flare. Return now. Okay. So when I think it's good to attack, then I'll... Okay. This is interesting. This is an interesting, like, combat scenario. I like it. Tistel Grunchy and his knights. Ah, the manufacturing workers in their glory. I imagine there are many who are curious, even eager to witness you fight this day. Unfortunately, the spectators, however, House Damsel, will end this mockery of a contest all too swiftly. Bless her all you will. We shall let the tattered remains of your standards speak for us. Such conviction from the king of commoners. Come then. All the players are present. let the tourney begin. Whoa! We just going in it, huh? Okay. To victory, my friends. Firing at will. Hey, where do you think you're going, bitch? Oh, hell no. I'm sitting in the healing zone, so I should be fine. This guy's tough. Oh, shit. I feel like I'm gonna fail this, I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel confident in my skills at all. Oh, hell no. Who's like the weakest link? So I can get them out of it, you know? Time to take our advance. Okay. So that would be the time I'd single the mortar, right? I got stunned. How's our standard doing, though? I think we're doing good, right? Oh yeah, these archers are weak. Let me get rid of these guys. Yeah! Did we win? I think we won, right? Yeah, because I just sent those other two to do it. Sweet. Huzzah! I did such a good job. We won. Oh, shit. Congratulations, Mechanist. You have proven yourselves not entirely without merit. House Damsel will gladly welcome your inclusion in House Hilarante's next company of reinforcements. Aye, your novel toy has confounded my knights and won you this game of flags. I would see, however, how you fare against adversaries who seek not to break your standard, but to spill your life's blood. May the day soon come when we fight side by side. Mayhap then you shall understand why the knight is the master of the battlefield. Well done, my son. You've triumphed against all that would seem you to fail. But of course, father, there's no difficulty that machinery cannot overcome. Yeah, no problem. Wait, I could have equipped way better gear. Attorney victory. How many years has it been? At last, we do begin to reclaim the influence we have lost. I found his voice again. There shall be more to come, as long as you are true to your word. That means no more bemoaning my knightly skills. No more disruptive visits to the workshop. Stefanian, I hereby relinquish to you full authority of the factory. May your mechanist be the spears that pierces our foes, and the shields that defend our walls. Thank you, Father. Do as you will, my son, for the glory of Ishgard and her people. The age of Mechanist has begun, my friends. Follow me, and together we shall ring the rusted helmets of the old guard. Yep, she totally did it. She totally did all that shit. She totally fucked everything up. She was the one blowing shit up all day. 'Twas a hard battle, Tony, but your keen grasp of tactics carried the day. And this is to say naught of your ever-growing skill with a firearm. With this victory, I became manufacturer chief in both name and deed. I intend to make the most of my newfound freedom. Indeed, my first act upon returning to the workshop was to improve upon the Aether Transformer. The latest model is yours, with my thanks. The attorney exposed certain inadequacies in the design of for which I have endeavored to compensate. Use it well, Tony. Sure thing, dog. Complete. Magic bullets. Ricochet. Stefanian further modifies your Aether Transformer. Ricochet. Alright, that is the end of level. Yeah, he does have another mission for me. That's because it's like the start of 50 to whatever fuck. But this is the beginning. That is the end. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna next one will probably be what's it called? That one guy. That one that we do. Yeah, that one. So I'll see you guys next time. The card guy, whatever. I don't remember classes. Again, this was 30 minutes long, so wow. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. All right, have a good one. Adios. Bye bye. See you next time.